At
It's
anything.
like Ric Flair. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Hey, that's my life motto.
If you ain't first, you're last is mine.
Yep. That's
Ricky
a good
Bobby.
one, too.
Son, I was drunk when I said that.
He could be second, third, fourth, fifth. You know what I
Well,
mean?
even six.
Or Ricky Bobby.
Yeah. So let's start with the NFC game, which is the late game on Sunday. We know the Chiefs is like a 2 o'clock kickoff again, but we'll talk about that one last.
But they won't start playing until 3:05.
Yeah. So Green Bay at San Francisco. It's the 1 and the 2 seed in the NFC. San Francisco being the home team and having the best record in the NFC. Jim, who you got?
The Packers.
It's going with the Packers. And why don't you explain your number system here?
I'll get that too.
Oh, you're getting there. Okay.
I'll do that last.
You'll do that last. Okay. All right, Austin, who you got?
I'm gonna disclose my bets as well.
Okay.
So what I have the 49ers winning the game. The line right now is 7.5. So I have a bet on the Packers plus 7.5. I went ahead and bet them while we were talking. I just thought we had talked about the line. You were
We
like,
did.
"Man, 7.5 is a cool line. That's a good line."
Yeah.
So I said, "Yeah, I think you're right because I think the Niners win by maybe a touchdown or 4, anywhere between 4 and 7." So I like the 7.5. So I took the Packers. Not real heavy money, but like Packers 7.5. And then I also have a teaser. I'll tell my teaser after we do the next pick. But so I have the Niners winning the game.
All right. I'm also going San Francisco. I've been high on San Francisco. I picked them to win the NFC West at the beginning of the year.
Yep.
If you go back and watch that tape. And so I'm sticking with it. I didn't have them necessarily winning the NFC, but I do now. I think that that defense is just going to get after Aaron Rodgers, make him uncomfortable, and he's going to make a mistake or two that's going to cost them the game. And I don't think the Green Bay defense will be able to stop San Francisco's offense enough. So
You mean stop we're talking about just the offense all around, or you just mean like the running game?
yeah, the offense.
49ers running game is
it's really good.
different than what the Titans do with Derrick Henry. Mm-hmm. A little more, I guess, strategic. Titans would be too, but like Derrick Henry just rolls over everybody. He's nasty, but I really, on a side note for the Niners, I watched the Niners, to kind of take apart the Vikings, and it was just like the Niners played an old school defensive game and ran the ball. They had a drive. I think it was like their final drive to score that touchdown, their last touchdown. They didn't throw the ball at all on that drive. They only ran it.
Yeah.
And Vikings had no adjustments for it. So it's great. It's really Kyle Shanahan's done a really nice job with that team.
I love playoff football. So
I do too.
So yeah, Green Bay at San Francisco. Me and you were on San Francisco, winning the
Sure
game.
you guys want to? Because every time you guys bet on this or pick the same team, and I pick a different one, you guys lose.
I know.
We have so far.
That's what happened. That's what happened week 1 for sure.
Yeah, it did. So obviously the first game of the day on Sunday, on Championship Sunday, is the Titans at the Chiefs. Kansas City, we talked about it, a little bit earlier, but they were down 24-0. Came all the way back to win 51 to what was it, 31?
People turn their TV off.
51-31, right? Was the final. Won by 20.
Yeah.
First, there was a lot of things that happened in that game that are historical, but they were the first team ever to be down 24 and then to be winning at halftime. They were also the first
Playoffs,
team,
right?
yeah, playoffs. First team, I think, playoffs also to be down 24 and then to win by 20.
And did you talk about their touchdowns?
Yeah, they scored 7 in a row, right?
That's
Seven straight touchdown
that's the
drives.
most now.
Yeah, that's also a record in the playoffs. So, a lot of historic things happening for that Kansas City team. Like I said, Austin never lost faith. I was with him the whole game, and he was at no point did he waver. He was like, hey, they're coming back. They're coming back. I threw a little shade on Twitter wearing Chiefs gear when they were down 24 to nothing. I retweeted that on the Midwest Mikes Twitter at Midwest Mikes. But threw a little shade at the Chiefs there and gave them just the motivation they needed to get back in the game and win it. If I don't do that, it's probably a different outcome.
Okay.
So, anyway,
All right, thanks,
We're not having
Gary.
a show this week because I'm depressed.
Thanks, Gary.
you're depressed.
If the Chiefs don't
If
win
the Chiefs don't win it.
last
All right.
week.
So, Titans at Chiefs. Titans, Derrick Henry, we talked about it yesterday. He has already set the record for most rushing yards in a playoff.
In a postseason.
In a postseason. So, he's already there
Crazy.
after 2 games. 560, I think it was.
Something like that.
Something like that. But, yeah, he's already set that record.
They don't have Patrick Mahomes.
That's the way they did it. He is about a foot taller, I feel like, than everybody else on the field every time he's out there. I mean, he's a big, tall running back. But he's doing a great job right now. Titans. So they're coming into Arrowhead. Arrowhead's going to be rocking again. It's 2 o'clock kickoff.
Not 3:05 Chiefs.
Yep.
Players
2 o'clock kickoff.
get there on time.
So, Jim, which team you going with here?
The Chiefs.
Jim's going Chiefs. Austin. Already
Going-
know.
Yeah, I'm going Kansas City Chiefs. So, my bets. Like, I bet on the Chiefs.
Yep.
Line 7.5 also. I took Chiefs minus 7.5.
Chiefs.
And then I have a 6-point teaser going where I teased. Now I got the original line with the Niners, so I got on my 6-point teaser. I got the Chiefs minus 1.5 with the Niners minus 1, which I actually really like that. So there you go. If I'm betting on the Chiefs, I always will. So
Yeah, you're a big time homer.
Chiefs will win. And I actually, I actually think they're gonna. It's not gonna be close. I think they're gonna win by. I think they'll win by 2 scores. Well, I say close. I think they're gonna win by 2 scores. I think they're gonna win anywhere between 10 and 14. I think they're gonna be smart enough to figure out a way to get. Because really, Derrick Henry's probably gonna have a really good game, right? He's probably still gonna have 150 yards, whatever. But he did that against us last time. We played him in Nashville, and they ended up winning by 3, and kind of a freakish way. It was ridiculous, kind of how it all kind of went down
Well, and
on a missed field goal. So I mean, it was all kind of crazy,
And we were there.
and we were there. It was terrible. Actually, it was really fun, but that last
It was a fun trip.
3
but
minutes,
yeah.
the fun trip, last 3 minutes of the game were horrible. So I'm going to say I think Chiefs win by that much. They're going to force Tannehill into some 3rd and longs, and and Tannehill's been pretty decent. I don't think he's going to be able to. There'll be a couple of them where he forces a throw, and we'll get a takeaway. So that's my thoughts on the game.
Okay. Well, because I'm behind, and neither of you picked the Titans, I'm picking the Titans to upset the Chiefs. Yes, you heard that right. Picking against the Chiefs.
you ain't getting nothing free in Kansas City.
So
Your Big 12 tickets are gone, buddy.
hey, so that's going to get me to 5-5 after the Titans and San Francisco win. Okay, we're all going to be 5-5 after that, and it's going to come down to the Super Bowl.
Okay, if that does happen to where we're all 5-5, what we'll have to do is we'll have to pick Super Bowl winner plus.
Plus a score.
If we all pick the same winner, which we will, because we'll all pick the Chiefs, unless somebody does your strategy where they go.
What day did it snow last week?
It snowed on
Friday, Saturday?
Friday.
Yeah, I think so.
Friday.
Yeah, Friday.
It's
We got
supposed-
snow this week, dude, don't we?
Yeah, I just got a tweet from somebody moving basketball game around or tournament around because of snow on Friday.
Again?
Jeez. See, Gary,
Hey,
everything's lining up.
I hope there's still snow on the ground. They play because Mahomes played. We only had one game this year where they played in the snow against the Broncos, and they smoked them.
And I really, I mean, I want the Chiefs to get to the Super Bowl at this point, but to come back in our picks, I've got to pick.
It's a strategy.
It's a strategy. I got to pick the Titans. So, in order for me to have a chance, that's what I got to do. So
right.
that's what I'm doing.
All right. My Super Bowl prediction.
Well,
I'm gonna just my.
I mean, you
prediction.
can go ahead and throw it out
But this is
there.
my numbers thing.
Okay.
Oh,
What's your
yeah,
numbers
yeah,
say?
yeah.
Okay.
So 88 or 85, 2015. What happened?
Royals championship.
Royals.
88, 2008. What happened?
KU.
Right. 70. What happened? Super Bowl.
70?
Uh-huh.
I thought it was 60 for some
69-70
reason.
season.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
here we
Okay.
go.
All right. See my numbers thing lining
There
up?
you go. Yeah.
Let's line it
All
up.
right. All right. 50th anniversary.
There it is.
0. 2020. 0. Roaring 20s, by the way.
Yep.
And 100-year anniversary of the NFL. Okay. And
I see where you're going.
the first original Super Bowl was Packers Chiefs.
Okay. There you go.
So,
I like
2020
it.
Packers Chiefs.
I like your logic.
I like
some-
the
there's
logic.
definitely something to that.
I just hope the outcome wasn't like it was the first Super Bowl because the Packers won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and the other thing is in the Royals drive in 2015, 2014, they made it. And that was kind of like the Chiefs last year. You know.
Yeah, I got to AFC Championship
Right.
game. They got to this point last year.
Right. So, this is the next step, is to win the Super Bowl. So,
I agree.
There's my
I mean, Austin's been saying it all year.
numbers thing.
Well, I saw it. And one thing, too, a kind of a cool deal is the players are motivated by the fact that, I can't remember who, somebody, it was like, I think it was on what's that show? Good Morning Football.
Good Morning Football?
Good Morning Football. Somebody that's close to the Chiefs and had been in the locker room and talked to some of the guys, they get more upset because they felt like if they had just inched past the Patriots, that they would have demolished the Rams. Now, I got to agree on that because Goff looked like he was
Yeah.
somewhere else. You know what? And I was going to say this about Andy Reid being on bye week. You get you get a couple weeks,
2 weeks.
2 weeks to plan. So I feel really, really confident about Andy Reid getting to the Super Bowl. Now he's been in the Super Bowl once.
He deserves one, too.
He does.
He does.
as a head coach.
Better here than in Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah,
He won't.
we're nicer to him here for sure.
Yeah.
So like when he doesn't do well, but like he got a different quarterback now because he had McNabb playing against the Patriots, and McNabb was the same way, nervous wreck. You've seen those things where McNabb was like puking in the huddle and stuff like that. I don't think Mahomes will be like that. I think Mahomes is built for that.
He's a prodigy athlete. I mean,
Yeah,
grew up with being around
it's nothing new.
the media, and yeah,
That's why I really hope we get
course, the Twins
Jimmy
were-
G.
horrible back then when his dad played for him.
Yeah. I really hope we end up so I really hope we do end up getting to play the 49ers because I feel like Jimmy G's not I feel like Rodgers would be like I don't care.
He's been there.
Super Bowl whatever.
But see, if we don't play the
Jimmy
Pack-
G is a chance he's nervous.
that's my number system goes out the window, and then whenever you come to me for advice, the
It's
advice is
gone.
So it needs to be Chiefs and Packers if you want to make some money down the road. So I can tell you these little.
I can get a dinner too. So I can get either way.
Yeah.
I trust you. I trust your advice. I think you got good advice. So we'll see how it ends up.
See how it plays
it's
out.
time.
lining up.
You know, last year they let us down at the end of that game. Last weekend they let us down at the beginning of the game.
And then they came back. Yeah. Then they just. Oh, I guess we got to play.
Oh my god!
Well,
I
you're
just
saying
sat there
just
thinking,
Turn it on.
you know, and they have plenty of time to work on special team stuff, right?
Yeah.
You in high school don't, right?
No.
Well, that's the thing that gets ignored the most because you just don't have the time. Kids are going to school, and there's only so many hours a day they can practice. College they get more time to practice, but during the day. But
And then they had.
Well, actually, there's no restriction on how long we can practice by Keisha.
there's not.
No.
There's not an hour limit.
Nope.
You don't have to be done by a certain time.
Nope. We could practice as long as we want, but we try to. Our philosophy at Shawnee Mission East is, hey, let's get in, let's get our work done, and let's get out.
Go home, do homework.
Yep.
I mean, because eventually you would hit a certain point in the practice where
you lose. them.
you're done.
Yeah.
You're actually it's probably getting worse.
Yeah.
Because you're too tired. You're not retaining anything mentally because when you're practicing, you're just trying to click. You're not trying to click it down mental.
My high
to
school-
where everything's automatic.
My high school in Tulsa was they got past districts this year, and they're tweeting out, man, this is sad. When it comes to this time of year, we can't practice very long because we don't have lights at our practice facility.
I mean that has especially late in our season.
Do you not have lights either?
No, we don't have lights at our
Really?
field. So yeah, the neighborhood
Richie
doesn't
Rich
want
school.
lights.
What happened?
Neighborhood doesn't want lights.
All turf.
Oh, a little HOA stuff going on.
Yep, the neighborhood doesn't want lights. But yeah, so and on some of our deep
heck?
playoff runs, that kind of was an issue at times, in the past. But
Is that the indoor facility thing still in play?
I've heard rumors about it, but nothing.
Well, hopefully we get one here.
Yeah,
When the American Royal moves out to Western Wyandotte County, hopefully Hy-Vee Arena takes over the Royal, and that becomes the plans would be to make that the
make
turf
that an
facility.
indoor arena.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Soccer and field
Whatever.
hockey and
Yeah, you could schedule practices. In there
you could
or
actually
whatever.
bring arena football back to it because the ceiling it is an arena still.
Yeah.
I mean, there's I don't know how many seats, probably 5,000 maybe.
That'd be
What?
really cool.
What's that?